So week 1, day 1, first block, A block, we have a glute bridge, and then we have a cat-cow. So glute bridge is going to be 3 sets of 10, and then our cat-cow is going to be 3 sets of 5 on each side. So I'm going to demonstrate, and then we're going to get into it. Whenever we get into it, I am going to progress each set. That way you can kind of see the progressions throughout the weeks. So this will always be day 1, and I will show you the progressions as you go back to it throughout the weeks. So, glute bridge. We're going to be laying on our backs. From here, we are going to make sure our feet are at our fingertips. Our hips are going to go to the sky. We're going to squeeze our hamstrings and our glutes at the top. Squeeze and come back down. So that will be a glute bridge. Then we're going to flip over onto our stomachs, and we are going to have our knees under our hips, our hands under our shoulders, and we are going to tuck our chins to our chest for cat. You're going to breathe in, and then you're going to breathe out and look up to the sky for cow. All right, so let's get into our 3 sets. So first set is a set of 10 for our glute bridge. So let's go. And flip over for our cat-cow. Last set. and that is our A block. All right, B block. So we have our stability ball hamstring curl, which will be 3 sets of 10, and we have our alternating Supermans, which will be 3 sets of 6 on each side. So I will demonstrate, and then we will get started into our sets. So for our stability ball hamstring curl, you are going to make sure, again, you are laying on the ground. You want to have your feet slightly separated on the stability ball. Again, it's going to be similar to a glute bridge, except we're going to curl our heels under our hips. Hips stay up in the sky the entire time. So I'm going to dig my heels into the ball. I'm going to lift my hips up, and I'm going to curl my legs or my heels under to my bottom and keeping my hips up. So that is a stability ball hamstring curl. Then we're going to go into our alternating Supermans. You're going to roll over onto your stomach. So from here, I'm going to do opposite arm, opposite leg. So what that means is I'm going to stay in this exact same spot. I'm going to lift my arm, opposite leg at the same time, and back down. So let's get started. Last set. And that is B block. All right, so C block. As you can see, I am seated on a box. You can use a chair or you can use a stability ball. So we have our seated kettlebell upright row. we have 2 sets of 10. We have our kettlebell wood chop. You're gonna go 5 on each side. Then we have banded pull aparts. You have 2 sets of 10. So I will demonstrate and then we will get into our sets. So first, seated kettlebell upright row. You're going to grab the top of the kettlebell, bring your elbows up to the sky and bring your hands to your chin. So feet separated apart. But dumbbell or kettlebell in between my legs. From here, I'm going to go elbows to the sky and hands to my chin. Next, we have a kettlebell wood chop. Kettlebell wood chop, you're going to have the kettlebell in your hands on the side. You're going to go from the side and across the body. Okay, so that will be 5 on each side. Last one, banded pull aparts. We have a band, elbows stay straight the entire time. I'm going to straighten the band, tap it to my chest, touching my shoulder blades in the back behind me, and coming back to the middle. All right, so let's get started. All right, and for our finisher, we have 2 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So the exercises are bird dog, supine knee tucks, and penguins. So I will demonstrate and then I will get the clock going and we will get started. So first we have our bird dog. So again, we are going to have our shoulders under our wrists and our knees under our hips. I'm going to fully extend my arm, opposite leg. Extend and come back down, squeezing that core. Extend and come back down. So next we have supine knee tucks. So we're going to lay on our back. From here we're going to try to keep our legs off of the ground. You can put your hands onto your bottom if you would like. Extend and bring my knees to my chest. Okay? Then our last one will be our penguin, so we will still be laying on our back, heels again to our fingertips, just like our glute bridge. And we are going to keep our shoulder blades off of the ground and tap our heels on each side. All right, let's get started. And that was all. Hope you enjoyed it. See you for day 2.